Thursday Thunder.
Yeah.
23rd of June. 1 month of winter down nearly.
Yep.
2 months to go.
Yeah, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, all right. As you can tell, if you could play the game of who is colder, I think I would win. I'm currently wearing a beanie, this hoodie, a long sleeve shirt, and then a thermal layer. I then have my pants, trackies, thermal layer.
Far out.
I then have 2 pairs of socks.
Aren't you hot?
No, I'm freezing. My feet are actually cold. So it's a good time for me.
So how's prep?
It's going fantastic. I wish you'd never ask. No, it's going very well. It's hit an all-time low actually this morning, so that's always fun.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to get lower. So
we've got 14 and a half weeks to go.
I've still got a full prep.
A lot of people haven't started prep.
I know. I've been doing this for 24 weeks already.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It's crazy.
Look back on it, it's the most dumbest thing I've ever done. But I'm gonna look okay. So it might be worth it. We'll see.
Okay. Have you heard of RIP in terms of training?
No.
No, RIR.
Well, reps in reserve.
Yes.
Yes, I have.
Yeah. Do you train that way?
No.
No, you go to failure?
I don't see the point of having a rep in reserve.
Oh, it was just interesting. I just saw an article showing that training with reps in reserve versus failure, the results were the same.
Yeah. I don't like training reps in reserve though.
Yeah.
I like that feeling of getting that 1 extra or 2 extra. I always love it.
Yeah. Like to the point of failure.
Yeah. Like muscular failure, not like more muscular failure rather than technical failure.
It's an interesting concept because technically that's how I'm training.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going really to failure in anything at the moment, but the program is at that stage where I don't need to, I suppose.
Yeah.
But
yeah. I suppose it makes sense if you're tracking your training. Then you know
everyone
you
should
have
be tracking their training.
If you're training reps in reserve and you don't know how many reps you have in reserve because you never tested that.
The issue was with the study. The study showed that training to within about 2 to 3 reps in reserve, meaning that you could have done another 2 to 3 reps before you hit failure. They said the issue with the study was that majority of people don't know what their failure is, or don't perceive to know what their failure is, so that their reps in reserve are a lot more than they should be. Understand what I'm trying to say?
I understand.
So they're stopping with reps in reserve, thinking I'm stopping with 2 reps in reserve, but you really had most probably 4 or 5 reps in reserve.
I mean, they might be ugly reps, but they're reps.
So the outcome of the study was that it really is for someone who is in tune with their body and in tune with their training. And hence they called her a very experienced trainer who knows exactly that, all right, if I do 2 more, I know I would fail, sort of thing. And a lot of that is to do in tune with your body, with your muscles, with the exercise itself, I suppose.
Interesting.
Anyway, there's another interesting article I saw that I'll talk about it at the end. So we'll just go into a little bit of shop talk.
Is there a new graphic? There's a new graphic now. Ari, make a new graphic. It's called Shop
this
Talk.
week we've got a couple of new products.
We do.
And there's a few new products coming in. So we'll talk about the first new product is the Dark Side Ultra Pre. It's a massacre. Now, in the end, that's not technically a new product.
No.
It's just a flavour. It's a limited edition flavour. You know how Total War brings out, like Total War Vice City, etc., which are just limited edition flavours. That's what that one is.
Okay.
So it's just that flavour. What is it again?
This is
sour watermelon.
Sour watermelon.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm looking. I thought the ingredient profile is different because it has a lot more alpha GPC than the original Dark Side.
That's the only difference that we have been able to perceive in this label here. We went through it all together because even Ari pointed it out, saying it is actually technically a little bit different formula.
That's what I'm looking forward to most because most products only have 150 to 250 milligrams of alpha GPC.
Well, the original Ultra Pre that we've got on the shelves has got half the amount, so 300.
Yeah. Alpha GPC is obviously, alpha glycylpropional L-carnitine. It's great for crossing the blood-brain barrier, producing choline in the brain, making neurotransmitters fire quicker.
Yeah.
Great for focus, and also amazing if you're not in a pre-workout. You can have Alpha GPC by itself, and it is a fantastic mental alertness, mental clarity you get from it.
Yep.
And having a product with that in it, with that much dosage, I actually am I'm very keen to try it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just a quick rundown. So it's just a 1 scoop, 13.4 gram serve. There's 25 serves per container. 4,000 milligrams of citrulline, 3,200 of beta-alanine, which is a lot.
Yep.
1,000 milligrams of tyrosine, 320 of caffeine, but it's also got then the green tea extract at 125, caffeine dimalate at 100. Otherwise, all the same sort of stuff in everything else. English walnut, estrogen, hordenine. So yeah, high stim pre-workout.
Very high
with
stim.
Nootropics.
You know what that can go very well with though? It can be stacked very well with this Dark Side Ultra Pump Extreme.
Yep.
Which is their non-stim pump product.
That's right.
Going down the list, we've got citrulline, we've got glycosides, coconut water powder, agmatine sulfate, taurine, N-acetyl L-tyrosine, arginine nitrate, Himalayan pink salt, betaine nitrate, alpha GPC at 150 milligrams. There it is again. And vitamin B3 and B12.
Yep.
So non-stim pre-workout that is just full. It's just for pump. This is a pump product.
That's just a full-on pump product. It's got every conceivable pump ingredient in it.
And also some great things there for hydration, like that being in your coconut water for potassium and your Himalayan pink salt for sodium.
Yep.
Them stacked together would be
amazing.
Would be great. Could obviously, and they're both sour watermelon. So there you get double the bang. Exciting.
So that one's 20 or 40 serves, depending on how much. If you were stacking it with this, I'd go for the half serve.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, because you've got citrulline in here as well,
Yeah.
and some of those pump ingredients. So on its own, 2 scoops, stacked with any pre, but obviously it would go really well with that. 1 scoop. So that comes in a pineapple and watermelon flavors, $69.95, as is that is $69.95. Also, we got this one in yesterday.
Now you used this yesterday.
I used this yesterday. I liked it. It was a good energy, good pre-workout. I did tell you though that it was, because it made me sweat, and I asked, has it got alpha GPC?
I think it's Halostat Shine that makes you sweat.
Yeah.
I think it might be Halostat Shine that make you sweat. I remember a long time ago they used to have the little red tablets. I can't remember what they were called.
Yes, you're right. I reckon that's what it was.
And you were just like, I feel like I'm hot.
Yeah. It was like, you just were sweaty, straight away as soon as you picked up the weight. But again, you're looking at your citrulline, how much caffeine, 300 milligrams of caffeine, but it's got your citrulline, your beta-alanine, gave really nice beta-alanine tingles, even though there was only 2,000 milligrams in there.
Yeah, you don't need a lot to get that.
Yeah, so I liked it.
Yeah.
$69.95, 25 serves as well.
Cool.
So that's pretty much a standard for pre-workouts now.
It seems to be that way, yeah.
Yeah. All right, coming in soon, we got Arms Race Nutrition.
Yeah, I haven't done any research on this brand at all.
Yep.
Nothing at all.
So
I'm sure it's a good pre-workout and or pump product.
All that's coming in initially is the pre-workout and the daily pump non-stim pre-workout. They'll be landing mid-July, so in about 3 weeks' time.
Interesting.
Magic Nutrition, we've got the Magic Whey coming back.
Good.
Purely because we just have had demand for it. And recently a little bit more. So I got in touch with Mike. Kudos to Mike though. He never stopped being in touch. He was ringing me up and emailing me every 3 weeks. And he said he's going to keep doing it until we get it back in. But we had enough demand recently that even Ari said that we got to get it back in. So we've got that coming in. That should be in early next week. So 7 flavors now of the Magic Whey, and the Magic Mushies are coming back in stock in the 2 flavors. Redcon 1 Total War restock, we got heaps coming in, hopefully tomorrow, if not Monday. 9 flavors coming in. And the Australian Muscle Shakers are landing in Port Adelaide on Saturday.
Yes, and they'll be coming here apparently.
They're coming here. We're going to have to make some room in that back room.
Cannot wait to sort out how many shakers?
27 boxes.
27 boxes of shakers.
Yeah, with 90 or something in each box.
Should we discuss the merch?
Also we have a merch drop happening. So Australian Muscle merchandise drop, we're just about ready. We're hoping to get it online this week. So what it is you go online, you order what you want, and then there'll be about a 4 to 5 week manufacture. The products will be then delivered to either here, most likely to Australian Muscle, where you pick them up. Everything will be in neatly packaged with your name on it, everything, and you just pick them up.
Beautiful.
So we've got a choice of t-shirts in a number of colours. We've got hoodies, we've got pants, we've got beanies, we've got zip jackets, we've got hooded jackets, we've got crew necks, everything.
Beautiful, everything you need.
Yeah.
Especially when it's getting cooler.
That's right. So that, just keep an eye out. We will hit our socials obviously once it's live, but we're hoping that it will be done tomorrow.
Cool.
Now yours is also going along.
Yes,
gangbusters.
yes.
So when do I get my hoodies?
July 4th, we're expecting our ETA is July 4th.
Yep.
That's when everything comes to my place, and then that night all the orders going to be arranged.
Yep.
I have set the gym as a pickup point for a lot of members, so I'll bring them here, people can pick up their stuff, and yes.
Yeah. So that was Manly Colours.
Manly Colours,
We spoke about that in one of our other videos.
Actually, we never have.
Haven't we?
No, this is something I didn't.
Well, tell us a little bit about that now.
Okay. Well, Manly Colours is something that I made with a friend of mine, Cliff, to help combat the stigma of men wearing brighter colours. Like for myself, I love pastel colours, like this purple one. This is actually was a beta test of what I wanted it to feel like, how I wanted it to wear. And just overall the colour and the feedback I got from men, women, everyone goes, wow, that's a really nice colour, that's a really nice colour, and thank you so much, all that sort of stuff. And then you get the occasional, bloke go like, oh, that's a bit girly, that's a bit feminine. I'm like, well, so, I like wearing these, and if I can express this and still feel masculine, I mean, that's my problem, that's not your issue, so don't go come at me. So that was the whole point of it. Our underlying and main cause to spread the word of Manly Colours, however, is based on men's mental health and mental health research. Several years ago, I went through a very, very hard time. You were around when I was going through that hard time, and one of the things I did was try wearing brighter colours, just to make myself feel better, because there have been studies that if you look at brighter hues, you do feel a bit more excitement, a bit more arousal, and it just helped my mindset at that time. Recently, I had a lot of close friends, family going through a lot of hard issues, and
we've all experienced that.
This is something that I've just gone, nah, I'm going to go with it and run with it, and it's been very well received, which I'm unbelievably ecstatic for. And we.
So you donate some of the proceedings to Men's Health?
Yeah, we are donating $1 from every sale directly to the Black Dog Institute for men's mental health and mental health research. We have a donation goal of $200 in the first year, so that'll be good, but we can donate to that anytime we want, just to give back. Getting into that donation list, though, was hard. Like to raise money legitimately for something is a lot harder than I thought. Yeah, it is. You can't just raise money and donate. No. Yeah, but this is something that I've wanted to do for a while, and it's going well. And first drops are coming in July 4th. Yep. So go to website. Yes, manlycolours.com. Excellent. And what's happening? Like you've had a first drop in merchandise. Yes. Yeah. So when's you're going to do another one, or is there going to be like you pre-order again? We're going to be doing a drop immediately after when we can. That we want to start restocking everything and maybe adding a few more things. I have grabbed a few more little hidden items for myself just to test them out and see how they go. But yes, it's an exciting and a scary process. You know, starting a little business as well as prepping and expecting a child within the next month. So it's been a good distraction. That's right, exactly right. Yeah, so it's been helpful, and the amount of people that's come out and support and who's gone through hard times like that, it's heartwarming, and it's seen people, and you see people. Obviously, we had a gym member who's close to us recently. His cousin passed away, so condolences. There's always something to do, and I guess this is my way of going, hey, you're not alone. You can talk to anyone. Yeah. You can still be manly and ask for help. Yeah. And it's not like a fitness-based apparel. No, not at all. This is general public. This is everyone can wear them. I want everyone to wear them. That's right. Yeah. If you see a bright color, it's like, hey, look, I can talk to them about something. I don't know. That's the goal, maybe. We'll see.
So check out Manly Colours on all social media and on the web.
Yep, everything.
Excellent. Really good. All right, before we wrap up, there's another interesting study that I just saw recently. Do you use your smartwatch or anything like that to track calories?
100% yes, but I don't pay attention to those calories.
Yeah, well, there's been some recent studies coming out showing the accuracy of these.
Oh, they're horrible.
Yeah.
They're horrendous. They're like anywhere from 20 to 70%
20 to 80% out. And like the lowest was 20%, which I think was an Apple iWatch.
Yeah, fun.
Fitbits, etc., were up to 70% and some of the others. So what you have to do is just take that into account that if you are using them to track, especially calories in versus calories out, then you're saying, oh, I'm in a calorie deficit, but I'm not losing any body fat. But if you're relying on those calories from a smartwatch, that could be the reason why you think you're in a calorie deficit, but you're actually not.
That's when you drop your calories.
So it was interesting. I've always known that there's no way that they can track anything accurately.
Nothing like that.
They can't. Everyone's different. Everyone's intensity is different. And I know they just base that calorie burning, I think, on your heart rate. And how long it stays elevated, etc., etc. So just bear that in mind if you're doing that, just to allow for that massive discrepancy.
I mean, if you have the data, that's good to have. At least you have numbers to go off of.
Exactly.
You can gauge your own performance or how hard you've been working out by, just looking at your watch, going, oh, last leg session I burnt 4,000 calories. This leg session I bought 4,100.
Exactly
so
right.
In that time, maybe I did a bit more. Maybe I was walking around a lot more that day. But it's not 4,100 calories, or it might be. You don't know.
That's right.
But at least it's some sort of metric that can be tracked.
Yeah. If you're using it, like you said, to measure data, that you're trying to increase that data, and if it's going up, well, it's going up, regardless of what the number is. It's the same with like body fat testing devices. Like people say that's not accurate, this isn't accurate, etc. It doesn't matter. Just use the same one, and if the number's going down, you're losing body fat. The accuracy or the number accuracy is relevant. It's the number falling down or the number going up that's relevant. And that's how you should use the data of smartwatches. That's it.
Smartwatches.
Anything else?
No.
Ready to go? I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. As per normal, this episode is brought to you by Australian Muscle and Australian Muscle the Gym and Australian Muscle Online.
Yeah, with free Australia-wide delivery.
Still doing Australia-wide delivery. Thanks everyone for your support, both online, in the shop and in the gym. The gym's been going gangbusters, so thanks everyone for your support. And if you've got any questions, hit us up on our socials. We'll answer them next week.
We will.
Thanks, guys. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.